So I guess, the question here is, will this 2 hour penalty make a difference to the outcome in Nome? I don't want to go into my own thoughts on whether or whether it's a just process, a just decision. Can we look at other encounters historically with this race in terms of dog teams and moose, especially where a dog or more gets actually injured and removed from the team, and penalties are assessed? You know what I mean? Or is there any precedent for this type of penalty, especially against a race leader, based on a moose encounter and based on any time in the history of the race, uh, the suggestion by officials that a competitor didn't properly gut the moose? Obviously, this may have been because the moose is in the middle of the trail more than the fact that he improperly gutted it, even though the rules, or maybe the ITC's press release doesn't say this, if that makes sense. So, it may not be about the gutting, it might just be the fact it's in the middle of the trail. But, so it is a way to sort of penalize him somehow, some shape or form. Now, is this, can we go down the rabbit hole and say that maybe the officials don't want Dallas to win, because it's better to have a diversity of champions? When we see like Ryan Reddington or Pete Kaiser got one each when Dallas wasn't in the field, right? You know what I mean? Tough question on that one. And maybe the Moose didn't want Dallas to win either, though. So the Moose did this, the officials didn't do this, right? They're just in an awkward position. But also, like, where everyone else is 24 and back in Takana, etc., and they're all chummy, shoulder to shoulder with the race officials. I said this earlier in a different conversation, but with someone else or a different video. And, is that potentially fueling this decision at this stage and at this time by these officials? Because Dallas is still out there on the trail. He's the race leader. They want to make it more difficult for him. And if everyone, is coming in off the trail, shaking their head and asking about this. And obviously the shooting of the moose, by Dallas went to national news and went like wildfire with the press, and it's sort of a sexy topic for everyone to cover. They like this idea of them not shooting the moose. And now Mark Norman, who doesn't, really like Dallas, and the race officials who don't like Dallas,